Back at it again, y'all. Toronto Pearson Airport. Standing with my bro. He a stoner though. Dad joke. Yeah, I'm out. Just a note, the carts in Toronto are free, but like the carts everywhere else, a lot of places you have to pay, which is dumb. I hate it. Stupid. But everything was automated. Like I got my ticket, I got my bag tag, I got everything through a machine. I didn't see a human being. The airport was empty as shit. And like I was trying to put my bag in. Turns out I was in the wrong place. There's another machine in another area I had to do. It's the exact same machine, but each area caters to a certain like area. So I was doing the wrong one. Then I found the right one on my own. I'm independent. Proud of myself with that. Here's me praying to the quad gods that it works, and this shit just was glitching and all that. But boom, it worked. We in there, baby. One bag down, one to go. Let's go. Drum roll, please. Looking ass boy. We out. I've never seen customs this empty, which was insane. I have my Slades that I just got, and I'm testing them out. I'm actually seeing if they like set off the metal detectors. They didn't even check my shoes because they have the metal things on the bottom. I was wondering if they'd ask me about it. They actually took an Allen key from my bag. That was the only thing. And more empty. The guy at the customs counter didn't even ask me where I'm staying, didn't ask no questions. He was like, have a nice trip, sir. I'm like, what? I don't have a return flight yet and you didn't question that? I'm always used to being questioned in random like drug tests, random cavity test checks and shit. Like literally I'd had to bend over and cough because they're checking my booty hole. Shit like that. But time to skate now. Time to really test these out. This is the first time I'm actually skating in them. It's only right that I do it in the airport because they're portable, man. They're on the go. Shout out Slades again for this beautiful product for me to try out. This lady in the wheelchair, I love that she had a sense of humor. She's like, you roll better than me. Hey, yo. But these were a smooth ride. I like the feel already. I was skating through the airport. People were looking at me, but security, no one stopped me. And that's a lot of people's fears. Like, oh, what happens if you get caught? I'm like, if you get caught, they'll just tell you to get off them or stop. Like, they're not gonna arrest you for shit. Like, calm down. But this is my first, like, time flowing in them. And it's taking some adjusting because I'm not used to flat skates. I used to have a pair and then I switched to boots and now I'm a boot man. I love the heel. As you guys know, I've had 2 ankle surgeries, so the range of motion on my left ankle is kind of limited. And so that angle on the boot gives me an advantage. So flat skates are a bit difficult. Skated for an hour or so, and this is me removing them now to go catch my flight.
They're amazing. We were watching you. I'm like, I immediately was like, how do we get this?
How do you get them?
I swear I'm a roller skate salesman, yo. I can sell roller skates to anyone once I get talking. But they're telling me to put my seat up, but my seat's broken. It didn't work. I slept for like half of the flight and then woke up thinking we were almost done, but no. We had like another 2.5 hours. So I passed the time with editing some of this vlog actually, and stretching and just, yeah, chilling. How much you can do. It's really important to stay limber on a flight because I plan on skating a lot during this trip, and right off the bat, parties the next day, so I need to stay limber, get right. Can't be super jet lagged. The time difference is about 3 hours. I already have a shit sleep pattern, but that's neither here nor there. Bumpy landing, fair amount of turbulence, but we landed safely. I never get why a bunch of people get up and just wait in a line when you can sit your ass down and just wait till the people in front of you go.
Just standing in the aisle with your bags. Speaking of bags, they lost one of my bags.
Lost one of my bags. And I was told to come down here. Ain't fucking no one out here, man. This is really just gonna piss me off.
Long story short, got off my flight, went to baggage claim, and I was waiting. Everyone's getting their bags. The group of people is slowly dwindling down. The conveyor belt was intaking 2 flights, ours from Toronto and one from Honolulu, which is kind of foreshadowing my trip to Hawaii, but that's neither here nor there. So everyone's getting their shit. And one by one, everyone's going. And then like 2 hours passes and I'm just there, the last one. And then the conveyor belt stops and the sign changes and goes blank. So it doesn't say Toronto and Honolulu anymore. It's just blank. And I'm like, okay, like, what's going on? What's happening here? Where's Ashton Kutcher? Like, am I being punked or some shit? So I go look around. Air Canada doesn't have a baggage claim office in this airport. And I went to the other baggage claims for like United and everything, and they were like, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to tell you. And I'm like, what the hell? So I go to the front of the airport, like the ticket thing, and that's where I was in the previous video. No one was there either for Air Canada because there's no flights that night, so no one works. I had already been in the airport for like 2 hours waiting for my bag, and then another like 2 or 3 hours on the phone with customer service for Air Canada trying to figure shit out, and they're like, they don't know where my bag is. So I had to file a report, and one of my bags had all my bottoms, the other bag had all my tops, and they lost the bag with all my tops. And I just had to leave the airport and just wait to hear back from them if they can track down my bag. If they can't, they have to reimburse me, all this stuff. And just frustrating. I thought the trip was smooth sailing. I always hate traveling because shit always happens. And this just proves that. But I had to take an Uber to a hotel. I'm staying at a hotel for one night before I go and Derek gets back.
Okay, your card declined.
Of course my card declined, but I had to get to the airport before 12 and it was 11:54 and it was 8 minutes away. So I told the Uber, like, step on it, and he got there in the 6 minutes, and I got to check in just in the nick of time.
Is this recorded right here? Yeah. Yep. Maybe, if it is. I just do it for fun.
Police make me nervous, especially being black and at like 2 a.m. because I decided to go skate to work my stresses out, especially about my bag. And he came back around driving slow as hell, watching me, and I'm like, what do you really think I'm doing? Like, does the description of the person you're looking for say they were on fucking roller skates? Does that ever happen? Like, come on. Come on. I've got the hang of putting them on and taking them off now. It's not so hard. It's a lot easier when they're on your feet. You can apply the right amount of pressure. So Don't do it with your hands like I did it before. Just do it with your feet. Expect a full review of these skates once I find the time to be able to do it, but so far I'm loving them.